Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on what to look for when you're going to hire a makeup artist for your wedding. So since I've got engaged, I have had to try and look for photographers and videographers and everything else, florists, and since I've had to go and look for these people to hire or to book, I have no idea what I am looking for, and it made me think, I bet you everybody else that's looking for makeup artists or hairdressers, they are in the exact same boat as me. So I thought, why don't I do a video and explain to you what you should be looking for, what you need to have in a makeup artist for your wedding day, and just all those types of things, just so then it's going to make it a lot easier for you, because I really wish that I had someone that I could talk to about what to look for in a photographer, videographer, florist, etc., because I have no idea. And to be honest, since getting engaged as well, I really truly understand how important this day is. Like I always look after my brides, and you know, they are my main priority, and anyone that knows me knows this. My brides come first all the time. I miss out on so many events because I'm always doing weddings, but I don't care. They are my main priority. So yeah, since becoming engaged though, it has really heightened the fact of how important this day is. So I thought I'll give you a couple of tips of what to look for and what your bridal makeup artist should be, and then hopefully this can help you decide who you want to go with, etc. So yeah, you can add me on Snapchat at Lizzie Hance. It's just one word. I also have my Instagram, which is Lizzie_Hance_glamified, and also my Facebook, which is Glamified by Lizzie Hance. Add me on social media. I do try and put what I'm doing on social media, so then that way you can follow me and you can see when I do weddings, you can see my work on the brides and all of that. So I have a lot of things written down in my notes on my phone. So if I'm looking at my phone, that is why. So things to consider when choosing a makeup artist. Experience. So you want to have someone who has done weddings before. You want to have someone who knows how the day runs, who has done multiple applications of makeup. This is your big day. So this is the one day when you want to look and feel amazing. I've had so many brides say to me, oh, I hated my makeup that day, or I hated my hair that day. And if you're not feeling good about yourself, you are not going to enjoy your day as much as what you can. This is huge. Like, getting married is huge. You only get to do it once, fingers crossed. And you know, why not look and feel your best on your biggest day? This day is about you. So when you have a makeup artist, make sure that she has experience in this area. You know, there are plenty of makeup artists out there that do makeup, but do they have bridal makeup experience? There is a lot that they need to know about photography, timing of the day, all that sort of stuff. There's just so much that goes into it. And the other thing is that you want your makeup artist to be confident. You want them to be so confident that they know what they're doing, and then if anything bad happens, that they are going to be able to fix it. Or, you know, if they're running late, that they have good stress levels, like they're not going to get anxious about running late, or if they are anxious, they're not going to show you, because the last thing that we want is for the bride to start getting anxious as well. So, you know, you need to make sure that this makeup artist has a lot of experience so that your day is going to run really smoothly. The next thing is training. A lot of people are makeup artists that have learnt from YouTube, or they're self-taught, which is fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Some people are amazing and they just have that talent. But you also want to make sure that your makeup artist does have sufficient training or is really good at what they do. So a lot of people go and do one course and then that's it. They don't ever do a refresher. Me personally, I like to do at least 1 to 2 courses every single year. Even if I'm not learning anything from those courses, usually I can always take 1 or 2 things to better myself. So you need to make sure that your makeup artist is up to date with all the trends and knows what she's doing with bridal. So for me, I get a lot of my confidence from going and doing more classes, because I feel the more classes that I do and the more people that I'm learning from, the better I'm going to get. I hate people with the mindset that they're too good or that they're good enough already, because there is always so much more to be learning. You can never know everything. So when you're definitely hiring someone, at least try and ask what their qualifications are, or who they've gone and trained with, or if they've done any training, because you really want to have that person be really confident and just really know what they're doing as well. Lighting. Lighting is a really, really important thing. Does your makeup artist have her own lighting to bring to you on the day? There have been so many times when I have had to start weddings at dark, like in the morning when the sun hasn't even risen, or it's been a really cloudy and rainy day and it is so dark in the house that you can hardly see. So I don't ever go anywhere without my lights. My lights are a huge priority to me because if I can't see what I'm doing, the makeup isn't going to look good. And if I can't color match my brides and my bridesmaids to their skin tone properly, what's the point? They are just going to look horrendous. So you need to make sure that your makeup artist has her own lighting and can bring her own lighting. It is a must. You may not need it if it's a beautiful sunny day. You can sit by the window and, daylight, proper light is best. But there are those times when you do need to have lights. Timing. So timing is a huge, huge factor in your day. Your day needs to run as smoothly as possible. So you need to have a makeup artist who runs on time, who knows what time you have to be ready by. I always ask my brides months in advance, what time do you need to be ready by? Not just ready to go in the car, but what time do you need to be ready by for your photographer? That is a huge thing because when the photographers come, they want you ready. They need you ready to get into your dresses and to start having your photos. And then I always work back from that time. So you need to make sure that your makeup artist has the timing down pat. She's not going to be late and she's not going to be running you over time. Is your makeup artist reliable? There have been so many times as well when I have heard of makeup artists cancelling a week before. I know that things happen, lots of things happen, but for me, I would not be cancelling a wedding unless I had gastro the night before. For me, there is just no reason why you would cancel unless there's a death in the family or you have gastro and you literally cannot go because you don't want to give the gastro to anyone else and you don't want to be going to the toilet every 2 seconds. I've gone and done weddings with tissues up my nose. There is no reason to cancel. You need to find a makeup artist who makes their brides their priority and that you are not going to have any issues with them. So does your makeup know different skin types? When you go for your trial, do they ask, what skin type are you? What look would you like? Would you like a dewy look, a matte look, a semi-matte look? When you do go for your trial, you need to make sure that they have all the products that you need for your skin type, your skin color, your skin tone, everything. What is their kit like? Are they using professional brands or are they using brands like L'Oreal and Maybelline that you can go and buy yourself? This is an experience, so you want to make sure that your experience is the best experience possible and you want to be treated like royalty. This is your wedding, so you want to have the best products possible on your skin. So what is your makeup artist using at your trial? You need to make sure that you're getting the best quality products and that they are asking you the right questions to find out what you want and what look you are after. When you've had your makeup trial as well, did the makeup last for you? You need this makeup to last a minimum of 12 hours. Absolute minimum, because it's a massive day depending on what time you start in the morning. So if your makeup didn't last at your makeup trial, you either need to go back and have another trial and get them to use something different on you, or you need to find another makeup artist. Unless that is what you want. Unless you're not worried about it lasting, that's totally fine. But you need to make sure that your makeup is lasting. You need to make sure that it's looking good in a photo. You need to make sure it's looking good in flash photography. You need to make sure that you're color matched properly. And the makeup artist also needs to explain to you that when you have your trial, it is going to look quite heavy straight away, because sometimes it can take about an hour to 2 hours for the makeup to settle into your skin properly. So unless the makeup artist explains that to you, you're going to think it's very thick. But as the day goes on, you need to be monitoring your makeup and seeing how it sits on your skin. I say this to all of my brides: please monitor your makeup and let me know how it goes. Does it go oily? Does it go blotchy? I need to know these things so that I can fix it and I can use a different product on their skin next time. Speaking of what look you're after, is your makeup artist the right person for you? And what I mean by this is, have you looked at their photos and what type of makeup artist are they? Are they a glamour makeup artist? Are they a natural makeup artist? Are they an editorial makeup artist? There are so many different categories that they can be in. So for me, I love full glam makeup. I can do something more subtle, but I love full glam. So I find that I attract a lot of girls that want to have the full glam makeup. So I also get girls that, you know, just want something a little bit more toned down, a little bit more natural, but I don't really do the full natural look. So if someone comes to me and wants that full natural look, I'm more likely to send them off to a makeup artist who I know does really soft natural makeup, because that's not my style. So if you're not congruent with your client and you're not congruent with your makeup artist, you're not going to gel. You need to be able to gel, and if you don't, that's okay. Everybody is different. So, you know, sometimes people come to me and have a trial and then they don't book me for the wedding, which is totally fine. Like, there is nothing wrong with that. You know, everyone is different and everybody has different tastes and different wants. So you need to make sure that when you're looking at your makeup artist, that she has the right kind of style for you. So she might be able to make it a little bit more or a little bit less, but if you want something really natural and most of her photos are full glam, you're probably better off trying to find someone who does more natural makeup, because I feel like you're going to gel better. Does that make sense? Because if you're going to someone who doesn't have the right look that you're wanting, it's going to be very difficult for both of you to understand each other. When you're looking for a makeup artist, you really need to look at their photos and make sure that they're not edited. And I can understand how hard this would be for someone who isn't a makeup artist, because you look at a photo and you have no idea if it's edited or not. Whereas me being a makeup artist, I can look at that and go, yes, that's edited, no, that's not. So if I look at hairdressing photos, I have no idea if they're edited or not. But hairdressers are always like, that's edited. And I'm like, how do you know that? But with makeup, if the skin looks too smooth or if it looks a little bit blurry in a photo, usually it's edited. And you want to be getting someone who doesn't edit their photos, because that's the true artist work. Another huge thing, which sounds really silly, but it's true, does your makeup artist listen to you? Are they listening to what you want, or are they just doing what they want? This happens all the time. So if you're explaining that you want a gold smoky eye and they end up giving you a silver smoky eye with a winged liner that you never asked for. This happens so often. So make sure that when you are talking to your makeup artist, you need to be very specific about what you want. And if they can't replicate what you want and they don't do what you want, you need to find someone else, because they need to listen. So the first thing I always ask is, what are you wanting for today? If my bride does not know what she wants, I always say, what don't you like? Because then if I can see what you don't like, at least I won't do that. I know sometimes it's hard to know what you want, so at least if I know what you don't want, I won't do that on you. So you need to be really clear and specific, but make sure that your makeup artist is listening to you. When inquiring about makeup, did they get back to you quickly? Did you have to chase them? Did they give you all of the information that you need? And were they clear and precise with all of their pricing? Does your makeup artist know different styles? So in that, I'm a glam makeup artist, but I know lots of different styles of glam makeup. So does your makeup artist know lots of different styles other than the one style that she will do on everybody? And at the trial, does your makeup artist have a friendly personality? Do you feel like you are comfortable enough to tell them if you're not happy with the makeup? And will your bridesmaids feel comfortable enough to tell them on the wedding day? You don't want someone who is harsh. You don't want someone who comes across as overconfident. You don't want someone that is very demanding and very in your face, or if you say that you don't like something, they just make up reasons on the spot of why it has to be that way. You need to find someone who's friendly and who is soft. If you don't feel comfortable with that person and you don't feel comfortable telling that person that you don't like something, it's probably not a good idea to have them there the morning of your wedding. You also need to find someone who's appropriate. You don't want someone who's going to be there that's a bit crass or rude or anything like that. You want that person to be so lovely to everybody. You don't want to have to be worried if, you know, they're rude to your mum or they're rude to your bridesmaids. I have been in situations where the hairdresser has been so rude and awful, and it's made the morning so awkward, not only for the person getting their hair done with her, but for everybody else. So you need to make sure that the personality of the person that you're picking is going to gel with your family as well, your family and your friends. Because I tell you right now, there is nothing worse than having someone there that is not nice and that is making you feel like they don't want to be there, or they're just so rude and they're making everyone feel uncomfortable. And it's only one person, but that one person can put a whole downer on your morning. So really make sure that when you go for your trial, that person is friendly, you can get along with them really well, and you know, they are easy to talk to. On your wedding morning, the makeup artist and the hairdresser can be there for up to 8 hours. So you are with that person for a really long time, and this is your wedding morning. This is the morning that is meant to be so exciting and so happy for you. So you need to make sure that you're happy to spend 8 hours with that person, and that they're going to join in on your special day as well. Another good way to determine if they're good: how booked out are they? How in demand are they? Are they booking out way in advance? These are all really important criteria, because if they're booking out in advance and they're really popular, there's a reason. There's a reason why people keep booking these people. It's because they're happy with them and these people know what they're doing. I know when makeup artists are new to the game and everything, they're not very booked out, and you might want to give them a go. That's totally fine. For me, for my wedding date, I want to have the best of the best for everybody, but for the right price as well. I'm not going to pay, you know, ridiculous amounts of money for someone who does the same job as someone else, but they might be a little bit cheaper. You know, you have to be smart. You have to be smart about the price, and I understand that cost is such a huge deal, but in saying that, you get what you pay for. So I have done my research with a few things. I still haven't booked everyone that I want, but you know, I am looking at the cost, because cost is important, but I need to look at the quality of the work as well. I'm always going to choose quality, because at the end of the day, this is one day. You need to look and feel amazing, and you want to have everything go smoothly. I just think, I don't want to look back and go, oh, I should have just paid that extra $300 or $400 for my videographer, or I should have just paid that extra $300 or $400 for my hairdresser, because you want to look back and go, you know what, this day was bloody amazing, and I had the best people that helped me, and I had the best people surrounding me. This day is one day. You need to make sure that who you're surrounded by are the right people, because they are with you all day or the start of the day. I've gone and tried on, no joke, 25 wedding dresses already, and I cannot find the wedding dress that I want. I don't want to say I'm a bridezilla, because I'm definitely not a bridezilla. I'm not a high maintenance person. I might look like I am, but I'm definitely not. And I just want to look and feel the best that I can on this day. So I will keep searching until I find that dress. I have booked my hairdresser. That was one of the first things I booked, because I want my hair to look on point. Like, it has to look amazing. And I'm just going to do my own makeup, because I don't want to put that strain on anyone else. But, you know, there are some things that you need to splurge on, and then there are other things that aren't so important to you. So for me, hair and makeup and a dress is on the top of my list. Whereas florist, photography, not so much. With flowers, I know nothing about flowers. So to me, I'm just like, if I get my bouquet, I'll be just like, oh, that's great. Like, I don't know anything about flowers. So you guys might feel that way about hair and makeup. You might go, I know nothing about hair and makeup. I don't really, you know, I'm a really soft person. I don't really wear much makeup, and I don't really do my hair. So I'll just go with someone who's cheaper and just does a nice job, but it's not on my priority list. But for someone who is really intent on looking and feeling so amazing, you really need to do your research for your hairdresser and your makeup artist. That's all I'm going to say, because at the end of the day, this is one day, and this is a very important day, and you want it to run as smoothly as possible. What else was I going to tell you guys? This is really difficult, because there's so much more that I feel like I need to tell you, but I can't think. Yeah, I hope that's really helped you guys. If you have any questions, you're always more than welcome to email me and ask me. I also have recommendations of makeup artists who I suggest if you are for a really natural look, or if you want a really glam look. Obviously, I would love to do all of your makeup. Sometimes I'm booked out, so I'm not going to be able to do your wedding, but I will always have recommendations for you. If you do want to book your wedding, please, please, please write to me ASAP, because I book out so quickly. And weddings are booked so far in advance as well. So I'm not doing this video to help myself. I'm doing this video to help you. I feel like, obviously, since getting engaged, I'm struggling with a few things, and I just thought, why not just sit down and do a video about it? Like, even if I just help one person, at least it's going to help someone. So yeah, if if you found that this video was really helpful, please let me know, and I might be able to make more videos about my wedding journey and about how I'm going about things. Even just with my dresses, like I have tried on dresses in Raphael Chuka and I've tried them on in Ferrari, and no joke, this exact same dresses, there's about $800 difference in price. So I'm learning so much on this journey and on this experience, and if you want me to start sharing more of my experience with you, please let me know so that I can. And yeah, I really hope that this was helpful. So yeah, it was lovely to chat with you today, and I will see you soon. Bye.